Egyptian gold body tatted like a Mayan. And I can't say I'm gonna succeed, but I'm trying. I had a couple close friends and I done lost a few. They either dead or in jail cause I cut off a few. They say the devil got no feelings, but I feel him. Cause with the Lord would show forgiveness, I would kill him.
Hey there family, welcome back to Renegade's channel. As y'all can tell by the title of this video, first of all, disclaimer, if y'all can hear the airplanes flying around my house, it's because my window's up and I just got done burning some Palo Santo. Anyways, back on topic. The reason what I'm gonna talk about is love. The reason I chose this topic is because I feel like a lot of people lack knowledge when it comes down to love. You know, it's the world we live in, so it's not 100% y'all faults, but we are gonna hold y'all accountable for y'all actions and the things y'all have done and y'all thoughts, okay? So, when you look inside of yourself, you find love, okay? And I say this because everybody who think they found love has looked inside of other people. They found love outside of themselves. And when you find love on the outside of yourself, it's like you create an attachment, right? So when this person leaves, you feel like you can't live without this person. You create an addiction, you know, you create toxicity because it's like you looked for love. You looked for someone to fill that void in your heart chakra first. And that's why I say you have to love yourself first. You can't find real, true, genuine love unless you found love inside yourself first. Because nobody is going to love you the way you want to be loved. No. Nobody's going to love you the way you want them to love you if you don't love yourself first. Because it's like once you feel this void of heartbreak, pain, stress, negative energy, nobody can put that piece together that fill that void but you first. So it's like when you get in a relationship, you get yourself together, right? And then you get in a relationship and this person decides to leave. You're okay with that because you already know how to love yourself. You're okay with who you've became. You got yourselves together. So it's like when this person come in your life, they didn't do any that. They didn't. I'm not gonna say they didn't do anything. They didn't teach you anything. But it's like they're not bringing anything to the table that you haven't already brought for yourself. You know, it's like y'all can go on it's like, you know how people talk about bringing stuff to the table. You already brought what you needed to the table. You got food, you got your drinks, you got your silverware, you got your utensils, okay? You got everything that you need. Then this person come into your life and they bring in the same thing. They're matching your energy, okay? So it's like if this person come in your life and they don't bring nothing, but you bring everything to the table, it's like they can create an attachment. They can create an unbalance because it's like there is no energy matching. You know, there is no sharing. It's like you don't want to be stingy, so then you got to give your energy to this person, which sharing is not a bad thing. But when somebody don't work for something and you can see that because they didn't bring anything to the table, it's like why your standards are low. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is stop looking for your fulfillment in other people. Okay, I think my ancestors agree with me. That's why they chirping, okay? You have to definitely put yourself first. And I say this because say you're hurt and then this person come in your life. You're looking for this person to be that joy, which is okay. But what have you done? What have you brought to the table for yourself? You know, so it's like this person got everything they need. They bring everything they need to the table. But what have you brought to the table to survive, to live, to be comfortable? Nothing. So you then depend on somebody else for love. So when this person leave, you got this mindset. You created this mindset of being dependent on this other person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't do too much of anything unless you get yourself together first, okay? You're not going to find worth in somebody else if you don't find it in yourself first. You can't find standards in other people if you don't have it in yourself first. How these people treat you is a reflection of how you treat yourself. So if you're looking at other people, you're going to see that energy. They're going to bring that energy of him trying to look into you mentally. And it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like you see the value. You see the low value in this person. You see the low self-esteem in this person. You see the heartbreak in this person. So in order to get to love, to have self-respect, to have self-worth, that comes with healing. You can have everything you want, but if you're not healing yourself, which is me basically saying you can have everything materialistic wise, physically wise, and not have anything mentally wise, spiritually wise. So heal yourself and get yourself together in the inside, because what goes on the inside is a reflection of what's going on the outside. If you see unease and negative stuff on the outside, then you should really take a look in the inside and be like, oh, what do I need to fix? What do I need to do to get myself together? You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody come in your life, they're going to see the heartbreak. They're going to see the pain. And not only are they going to see it, they're going to start feeling it, because that's what you're bringing to the table. So this person can be successful. He healed himself, but now his standards or her standards were so low. They bring it to the table. They bring their stuff to the table. So then you create, not only are you not healed, but then your standards start going lower too. You know, because you're looking inside of each other and not looking in yourself first. So once you look inside yourself, you take that extra thought to think, yeah, I'm not healed. I'm definitely not ready for a relationship. You create these boundaries and you start creating these, you start having this, build up this self-respect for yourself of saying, I know I'm not ready. I accept that I'm not ready to get in a relationship. What am I going to do to be able to be prepared to be in one? Okay. You can't create a relationship with somebody else if you don't create one with yourself first, because that's where everything in the inside starts to prevail. Okay, like your self-respect, respect in general. It starts with self-respect, self-worth. You can't find worth in other people unless you have self-worth. You can't find value in other people unless you find value in yourself. Look, self-love, I can't even read that. Self-love is best love. That's basically what I'm trying to say, okay? If you gotta write notes to yourself, do it. Because you're not doing it for anybody else, you're doing it for yourself. I got sticky notes all over my room, okay? So wherever I'm at, like I said, look, you see how convenient it was? I'm talking about a whole love video, self-love video, and was right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see my little tiny little altar back there. It ain't big, you know, but it's not for anybody else. It's for me. I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Well, I'm not gonna say comfortable, but yeah, I'm definitely comfortable. I don't need to be uncomfortable it's okay to, I know I made a video about being comfortable and being uncomfortable and all that stuff. I don't know what I titled it, but what I'm trying to say is you don't need to be pleasing other people, okay? You don't need to move different every single, like with common sense type comfortable, okay? With me saying, I got my Palo Santo, y'all see my candles back there, y'all see my crystals and stuff back there, like everything is meant to be how it's supposed to be because it's for me. You know, I found value in these things. Somebody else might have a whole freaking dresser counter full of crystals, these big old crystals, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing because the bigger the better, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got $1,000 to be going out to buy a crystal, especially at my age. Like, I ain't rich, okay? But I got what I need. And when you force things, you trying to go out your way and get these big old crystals because somebody else got these big old crystals. That's when you start finding yourself, finding value, finding love, finding worth in other people. When you find it in yourself first, you know what you truly need. Everything else on the outside of you is what you want because it's what you've created, okay? So it's like, when people say take a deeper look, the only place you can go deeper in is in yourself. You can't go deep into somebody else because that's their vessel, that's their vehicle, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just stop trying to look for yourself in other people. You are loved, you are worthy, you are respectable, you are powerful, you are valuable, you are successful, you are great. Okay, you are muy bien. Muy bien. I'm just playing. Y'all are whatever you want to be. But when you look for that in somebody else, you don't have it in yourself. So when you take time to be lonely, because you're never really lonely, when you take that time to just isolate yourself from the BS, from the negative world, from this matrix, and you look on the inside, you start to awake. You start to open your third eye. You start to activate yourself, okay? And when you look on yourself, look for that stuff in other people, guess what you do? You activate them. Because where focus goes, energy flows. So if I'm focusing on myself for like forever, guess what? I'm going to build up so much freaking energy because I put in that work. I put in that work. I put in that effort to be the best I can. But if I look for love in somebody else, I'm going to give them my energy. At that point, when you're looking for other people, it's probably not going to be as significant in energy because, you know, it's like you first of all got a negative mindset of looking for something in somebody else. So it's like what you bring to the table, it's not as valuable. But when you start to look in the inside, you become more valuable, more powerful, more of everything, whatever you want to be. Okay? So stop looking at other people. If you want to find love, if you're asking yourself, why am I not where I want to be? You got a lot of learning to do. You got a lot of healing to do. Okay? That's what patience is. If things is not happening when you want it to happen, it will flow in when it is supposed to. But until then, ask yourself, why is it not there? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? Not somebody else. You. Look in yourself first. Grow. And just be the best you can. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Okay? And go be a go-getter. Go hustle. Go be a grinder for yourself. You can get anything you want in this world because guess who created this world? You did. It's your life. It's your reality. You're the author. You're the creator of your world, of this reality. So if you don't like something, guess what? You can always change it. But until then, what are you going to do to change it? How are you going to change it? What do you need to focus on? What do you need to let go? Okay? That's it for my video. Look inside yourself. I wrote it on my description box in my last video, but it says, she who looks outside dreams. She who looks inside awakes. Let that sink in and think about how powerful and how valuable that message was, how valuable that message is. Stop looking on the outside of yourself and start looking on the inside, because everything that's happening on the outside is not happening in your favor because you're not working on the inside in your favor, genuinely, passionately. Okay? So get yourself together and get your life together, sis. I love y'all. Bye to your family.
They say the world around us is not real.
When I'm gone, who gets your love?
It still affects us though, right?